The silence from playground games was starting to feel like an eternal winter in the northern wastes. But the developer direct has finally concluded, and folks, we have a ton to talk about for the upcoming Fable reboot. I'll be honest, as an OG Fable fan, I was nervous. Can the team behind Forza Horizon really capture the British wit and RPG depth of Peter Molyneux's brainchild? After seeing the latest gameplay, my skepticism has officially shifted into genuine excitement. Today, we're breaking down everything, from the shocking multi-platform release and the return of Bowerstone, to the Slumlord Simulator mechanics and the curious case of a rotting giant named Dave. Let's dive in. First, the logistics. Fable is currently slated to release in autumn 2026, specifically that September to November window. Now, we have to address the elephant in the room, Grand Theft Auto 6. With GTA 6 targeting a November 19th release, I'd bet my last gold coin that Playground is aiming for a September or October launch. They need that breathing room. But the real stop the presses moment, Fable is confirmed for PC, Xbox Series, and PlayStation 5. Seeing a Microsoft-owned flagship title landing on Sony's hardware on day one is the new reality of the gaming industry. It's a bold move that ensures Albion will be more populated than ever before. One of the biggest fears was that we'd be locked into a set protagonist. We now have confirmation. There is a character creator. You can choose from a range of different heads, skin tones, hairstyles, tattoos, and scars. Now, don't expect Black Desert Online levels of facial sculpting. There aren't many sliders for nose length or eye depth. It seems Playground prioritized high-fidelity animations and cinematic consistency over total freeform sculpting. However, the clothing system looks incredibly modular. Whether you want to look like a noble knight or a literal swamp creature, the options are there. The world of Albion is now a fully seamless open world. No more loading screens between the Guild and Bowerstone. You'll start your journey in the sleepy village of Briar Hill as a child, a classic Fable trope, before a moment of extreme danger causes your heroic powers to emerge. Bowerstone is back as the capital city, featuring Fairfax Castle and the iconic Clock Tower. But it's not just about the big cities. The world is packed with rolling hills, jagged coastlines, and oversized vegetable patches. We also got confirmation of Bloodstone returning from Fable 2. It's described as bleak and windswept, home to a sinister faction called the Cult of Shadows. The map feels dense, handcrafted, and steeped in that signature Fable atmosphere. Combat is leaning heavily into the classic Trinity system. You aren't locked into a class, you evolve based on how you play. Melee. There's a new guard bar. You need to deplete an opponent's guard to stagger them, opening them up for a brutal finisher. Range. Bows are back, and the aiming looks tactical. You can target specific objects, like a creature's lantern, to change the flow of a fight. Magic. Will. Classic spells like lightning are confirmed, along with the fan-favorite ability to turn enemies into chickens. The combat looks weighty. When you land a hit, the screen shakes and the action pauses for a microsecond, a technique called hit stop. It makes the combat feel impactful, though it might be a bit polarizing for some. This is where Fable truly separates itself from other RPGs. The life sim elements are back in full force. The Slumlord Simulator. You can buy every single house and business in Albion. You can live in them or you can rent them out. You can even evict tenants and put them on the street if you're feeling particularly evil. Romance and family. You can go on dates, give gifts, get married to multiple people, and have children. But watch out. Divorce is a mechanic, and it will cost you. Reputation. NPCs have unique daily routines and will react to your status. If you're rich, they might treat you like a snobby aristocrat. If you're a hero, they'll cheer. If you're a menace, well, expect some insults as you walk by. Morality in 2026 is moving away from the black and white good versus evil scale into something more subjective. Your choices change the world, literally. Take the story of Dave. Dave is an NPC who accidentally turns himself into a giant. If you choose to kill him, his massive corpse doesn't just disappear. It stays on that farmland for the rest of the game. It rots, it becomes part of the landscape, and most importantly, it causes local housing prices to plummet. This is the kind of butterfly effect gameplay we've been waiting for. Your story is told through the scars you leave on the map. Is it all perfect? Not yet. In the gameplay footage, the frame rate looked a bit shaky. There's some noticeable jank in the animations during heavy combat. Playground is likely in the optimization phase right now, but it's something to keep an eye on. There's also the question of the halo and the horns. In the original games, your physical appearance changed based on your alignment. Since this game is more morally gray, we don't know if we'll still see those extreme physical transformations. I personally hope they stay. It's not Fable without a glowing halo or a trail of flies. Overall, my expectations were exceeded. Fable 2026 looks like a love letter to the original trilogy while pushing the immersive sim elements further than ever. We're getting a world that reacts to our wallet, our sword, and our heart. But what about you? Are you planning to be the savior of Albion, or are you just here to buy up all of Bowerstone and charge 200% rent? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll be covering every update leading up to the 2026 launch. Until next time, heroes, your health is low. Do you have any potions or food? Thanks so much for hanging out in my little corner of the world today. If you enjoyed the vibes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community. It would mean the world to me. Stay lush, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!